numerous races invaded the Blue Star, and the Dragon Kingdom mobilized 100 million troops overnight. While everyone eagerly enlisted and rushed to the battlefield to slay the enemy, I chose to stay behind in logistics as a common soldier. Everyone mocked me as a coward afraid of death, and my superior looked puzzled as he asked me why I chose to retreat. Facing their queries, I did not offer much explanation. Instead, I left the recruitment scene amid everyone's insults. Little did they know, I had already awakened 5 major talent skills: the ability to tame exotic beasts, elemental skills to harness ice, fire, wind, and thunder, a demonic ability that grows stronger with more killing, an infinitely stacking formation ability, and the ability to summon armies of the undead. As long as I can level up these 5 abilities to their max, I can surely repel the attack of 1 million exotic races. But if I were to go to the battlefield now, I would end my talents prematurely. Originally, in the year 2690, demonic creatures from numerous races descended upon Earth. First, humans could counter the monsters with firearms, but as more high-level monsters joined, ordinary humans were completely overpowered. The casualties in the Dragon Kingdom's army alone reached 10 million. However, as time passed, humans awakened numerous powerful superhumans. With their help, the invasion of the numerous races slowed down. At this moment, in Karma City on the border, an officer passionately declared from the stage, "Behind me is the list of those who died in battle last month. They were our friends, our family and siblings, and the heroes of our Karma City and the entire Dragon Kingdom. Now, as the battle against the demonic creatures of numerous races is about to begin, as a border city, we in Karma City have no way out. Now that the Eastern Alliance is about to rally 1 million ability users to counterattack the numerous, instantly, the crowd shouted in unison, "Enlist! We want to sign up to enlist. We want to go to the front lines and kill the exotic races, tear them apart, and protect our Dragon Kingdom." The people's desire to enlist reached its peak, but just as everyone was eagerly signing up, a boy requested to stay behind in logistics. As soon as he said this, the officer was taken aback, as he never expected someone to choose to be a coward under these circumstances. His classmates beside him angrily called him traitor. The boy said, "Sorry, officer, I have my own choices." At this point, his classmates began to jeer, but they were interrupted by a middle-aged man standing nearby. The speaker was a veteran general who had lost his left arm. "Young man, I respect your choice. Enlistment is not compulsory. It depends on personal will." The old general then sighed. "It's a pity for such a promising young person. Just take your form and leave." Amid everyone's insults, he slowly left. The next day, the enlistees, supported by tanks and airplanes, began to move towards the front lines, full of victory and fervor. They aimed to protect their homes and defend their land. Meanwhile, Nan Ziying could only stand secretly behind the crowd and then sighed softly. His refusal to enlist had made him a hot topic online, but Nan Ziying did not respond to it. Indeed, they are all heroes, but this battle is surely a suicidal charge with no return. Humanity, with its million-strong army, still underestimated the power of the numerous races. In his previous life, he had rushed to the front lines early to fight and join the battle headquarters, becoming a brilliant commander. As humans were steadily defeated, he used his life to research and develop 5 talents, which he then placed within himself. But before he could fully level up all his talents, humanity was defeated. Even though he alone killed all the monsters at the scene, he ultimately lost to the numerous races' supreme strongest. Unwilling to accept this, he thought that if he could have fully leveled up his talents earlier, he would have had the power to protect all of humanity. Perhaps Nan Ziying's obsession touched the heavens, and he was reborn, miraculously returning to the time before he enlisted. The talent tree he had created with his life also appeared. The beast taming tree allowed for mass taming of beasts. The elemental tree could condense water and fire. The Shura tree amplified his own frenzy the more enemies he killed. And the tactical tree could set various formations with immense power. Although cultivating these 5 talents, requires a massive amount of source stones and time. Mastering all 5 to their extremes can turn the tide and lead humanity to defeat the invasion of the numerous races. But if he were to go to the battlefield now, he wouldn't kill many monsters and might even waste his talents or lose his life. The best place to obtain source stones is the trial grounds, which are filled with numerous mutant beasts. Through trials, one can continuously acquire source stones to enhance one's talents. Currently, only the elderly, weak, sick, and disabled are working in logistics, preparing various supplies for the frontline soldiers. At this moment, a girl with a crutch sighed. "It would be good if I hadn't been injured." Nan Ziying suddenly approached and asked, "I am here to train at the trial grounds, and I can help you deal with the mutant beasts." The girl immediately responded, "That would be really great.